I'm sorry, go ahead.
That's okay. Brian Sobel joins us both right now. You know, a lot of people thought that the Trump campaign was on the brink going into the debate. On the way out tonight, what do you think? Did he keep it on the rails?
He's surviving for another day kind of thing. If he had come into this debate tonight and done very, very poorly, he would have been in major trouble. He's already mathematically in trouble. Make no mistake about that. But it could have been a lot worse for him tonight, and I thought, on balance, he did pretty well given the circumstances.
Okay, the audio tape, the crisis over the weekend that just exploded for the Trump campaign. Was he able to begin to put that behind him? Did he put that behind him tonight during the debate?
I think he covered it and then was able to continue to pivot away from it. And I thought he was fairly successful at that. In turn, Hillary Clinton did not keep going back to it in the same way, and for obvious reasons.
So 90 minutes of mudslinging. We saw it all tonight. Did you think that Donald Trump was interrupting as much and insulting Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton as much, or was it more on Clinton's side? And how was that different from the first debate?
I think at different times they gave and they took, and from that perspective, it was an interesting debate to watch. It was really about expectations, though, Ross. I think people came in saying, "Hey, if Donald Trump does not do well, this thing is over tonight."
Yeah.
And he was able to save it. And for her, she had to come in and just kind of beat Hillary Clinton and talk about the issues. The first 20 minutes were really rough. And then it kind of calmed down, and they actually did talk about 7, 8, 9 issues. Whether you thought it was a complete discussion about those issues or not is something else, but other things did come up.
In the first debate, a lot of people said they didn't think that Trump came prepared and that he was on the defense the whole night. Let's talk about the second debate, how that compared to the first debate. Do you think he had a different tone? He used a different tactic? What would you think?
Whether you like Trump or dislike him, he came in tonight much better prepared. He had facts at his command. He knew where he wanted to go. He was much better rehearsed, Julie, and I think it showed. He seemed at some spots in the debate to be a lot calmer, certainly than the first debate.
What did you think about Donald Trump's attack on Bill Clinton? You know, right before the debate, he had that press conference with all of the female accusers of Bill Clinton. Then he went after Bill Clinton during the debate itself. Do you think it was effective? And what did you think of Hillary Clinton's response?
I don't think we're going to know quite yet. My own observation was it was a really risky call because of the possible backlash, but it may have been the only call he could make under the circumstances. And the way that it turned out after everything was that there was a give and take, and we'll see what the American people say, despite any Insta-polling that we're seeing tonight. This is something that's going to play out over a couple of days.
Yeah, I was going to ask you just really quickly, last question on the polls. Do you think we'll see much movement in the polls?
I don't think it changed anybody's mind who is either committed to Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump. We'll have to see what it does for the undecideds, but mathematically, she's rounding third. It's a baseball metaphor. Something would have to really derail her to change the outcome.
And you said the issue that if you were advising Donald Trump would be go after Hillary Clinton on the trustworthiness.
Absolutely. He's got to go at her at the things that have resonated with the American people. That's his only option.
Well, we got about 4 weeks left, and the next debate is
and another debate
10 days away.
10 days away.
One more to go.
Absolutely. It's exciting.
Yeah. Thank you, Brian.
Thanks, Brian.